Hey guys, welcome back. Modi 101 here. I'm here with Team 75.
Hello.
And we're back in SEVTECH Ages, picking up right where we left off.
Yep.
So we looked in the thing, and right here it says grind it. The hand grindstone isn't quick by any means, but it will let you grind stuff up easily. So let's see how that is made.
Hand grindstone.
Yep. No, the regular one. Stone and a stick. Okay, let me go get some stone cooking and kill whatever's out here. Okay. Where are you at, jerkface? I can hear you. It's these ones in these suits.
I fell in the hole with
You
the
fell in the TP to me. Just TP to me.
I got out quickly.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, he's dead. Okay, so I believe we can actually use the little fire pit thing, whatever this is called, little barbecue thing. It'll actually cook other stuff. I think the kilns turn it into, like, I don't know, maybe we can put wood on here to get charcoal, but in here it's going to make those blocks. I don't know, so. But it's cooking up stone. So we'll be able to make this. So we'll grind up some bones to make bone meal. I have 7 on me. I don't remember how much it was. And like I said, once we get one piece of farmland, we've learned it. And then we can craft it, but we have to buy it first, so. So we'll see if we can get some bone meal, and then we'll head back on over to the village.
Okay.
And I think in between episodes, chopping down trees and, like, killing pigs and stuff to get food is probably going to be a good way to go. Killing pigs is way easier than stabbing fish.
Yes.
Come on. One more. Get it done. There we go. Alright. Let's see here. Alright, so 1, 2.
Oh, you cannot have my headset.
Oh, give him the headset, Tegan. Come on.
No, we can.
That's baby. Give me the headset, Mom.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. We got ourselves a grindstone.
Okay.
And then we just take the bones and we just stick them on there. And then we just do this. I like how I know it doesn't have a GUI, and I said this before about some of the other stuff, but I kind of like how it does this.
Well, yeah, it's basically a GUI. It's just.
But you don't have to like go into it.
Right.
Like, you can walk away from it pretty.
You're
easy.
still immersive. It's still immersive this way.
Oh, cool, and it's 2 for 1, so that's good.
Yay.
Come on. Finish up. And then we'll head over to the village, and we'll buy ourselves atlases, and get ourselves a piece of farmland. Hi, monkey.
Assuming the ladder comes from.
Come on. Come on. Last one. There we go. All right, there we go. And I don't care what anybody says. I'm making a day because nighttime sucks. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Alright, let's head back over to the village.
Okay.
Now, these atlases, like I said, I think you can put, like, markers on them. And they're very basic. They're actually kind of cool, but they're very basic. They're not, it doesn't just turn on, like, journey maps.
Uh-huh.
But
Does it open up, like, cause it said Atlas, Antique Atlas. Does it open up as a book?
It's a book, but you keep it in your hotbar. But it puts a map up in the corner of the screen like journey maps.
Okay.
So as long as it's in your hotbar,
Maybe that's an updated version of Antique Atlas.
That's
cool.
Oh, is that a particular mod?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I haven't played around much with 112.
Yeah.
So I don't know all the updates. So this is good.
Yeah, gives you a thing. Speaking of playing around with mod packs,
Yeah.
should we tell them what's back on?
Yeah, and tell them it's really back on this time.
not fake back on.
Not fake back on.
So, for any of you guys who have been watching squad stuff for a while, we discussed making a Fallout based mod pack. All right, what's this guy do?
Okay, here's the bone meal guy.
Okay. All right. So 8 bone meal. Oh
Yeah.
wait, I made flaked bone.
You have to do it again? Like put the flaked bone in there and then.
I think. Oh, we have to.
Bone meal. Oh, bone meal. It's only the big one. No, wait, there it is. No, that was the recipe. Okay, let's go back
The
again.
millstone from. But that's something different here. Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta do the big one. It won't let us do the hand one. So it's the horsey one.
Damn it. Okay, which means we have to make leads. All right, I think we were trying to get ahead of ourselves. Okay, well, let's find the Atlas guy at least.
That one we can do.
That's
Where's the lab coat?
Yeah.
Where's Mr. Lab Coat?
I can't run. I'm petting the puppy. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, FALLCRAFT is literally back on.
Yeah, so for any of you guys that don't know this, it's a mod pack that the initial stages, the idea was years ago.
Found him.
Okay.
Sorry. I don't want to keep interrupting.
Years ago, me and Snoop, mostly with the help of Heather, were talking, and this is honestly, where are you? Kind of before, had we really even met yet?
Barely.
Okay. We had
I'm
met.
up in a tree. See me?
Yeah,
Here we go.
I see it. Okay.
All right.
Let me do this real quick.
Barely, because you were starting to get to know me through TOKENCRAFT, and you doing the blood magic quest in there is what asked you. Yeah, well, you asked me to come on to the project.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
All right, so you can kind of see we have it in your hotbar, and it's pretty basic. But I think if you shift click it, you can add markers, delete markers, hide markers, and then export images. So
Okay,
like
so I like this update to Antique Atlas. Yay. Okay.
So like I'm gonna put village,
Right.
and then you can kind of tell.
And then we're gonna do home so that we always can find
Yeah.
home too.
All right, so then when you scroll over it, you can see village. So cool.
Yep.
All right, let's head back home because we're gonna have to take care of some other stuff here.
Okay.
Anyways, so yeah, FALLCRAFT was originally, like I said, me and Snoop, and with the help of Heather, we're kind of put together. But it was honestly me and Snoop not knowing anything about mod pack creation, and was like, man, it'd be cool if we could do this, we could do that. And it was really, I think, kind of derived from we had played a bunch of packs and thought, it was just a lot of, wouldn't it be cool if this could happen or that could happen or whatever else, right?
Yeah.
And then we started talking to Great Orator, and that's actually how we met Teagan. Teagan is friends with Great Orator because they both worked on TOKENCRAFT together. And Snoop and I really loved the blood magic line that she was talking about. It was probably it was insanely well put together, had a good plot and everything like that. So when we started talking about this, we knew that Teagan could write storylines and deal with the book. So this was like 1710 was still, I wouldn't say new.
No, but it was still the
That
version.
was, yeah. And so production started on it, and of course every time Teagan crossed off 10 things on the list of crazy crap that me, Snoop, and Heather were like, hey, can you do this? Or hey, can you do that? Then we would come back with a list of 20 other things.
Yeah.
And it was very much
and some of the things fell through. They weren't going to work out very well. And I was just like, how can we make this feel like Fallout?
Yeah.
Which,
by the way, I'd like to point out, Fallout that Teagan had never played.
Well, I watched.
Yeah, but because Gerald plays it a lot, so
yes.
He was excited about it. So, the cool part is that it was a collaboration. Now, me, Snoop, and Heather had written the original plot synopsis. So basically, like, okay, these people here and this and that and da 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 da. But it wasn't fleshed out. There wasn't dialogue written. It was literally just synopsis of the Earth.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's kind of just been in limbo for a year.
Yeah. Well, a lot of things changed in that year.
Yeah. Well, but here's the other side of it though. It was really honestly so there was FALLCRAFT, right, being worked on.
Yeah.
And then from that is when I started bugging Teagan because she would make mod packs and not publish them. And I started bugging her. I was like, you should make mod packs and publish them. And then, of course, even though she was working on FALLCRAFT, once again, we came with her with 3,000 ideas like, hey, it'd be cool if you did this. Yeah. And one of those ideas, when me and her were talking, was, it'd be great to have like a tutorial series, but you played it as like, it wasn't just like for video purposes. It wasn't just a 1 or 2 episode tutorial. It was a full series. Yeah. And talking to her about that is really where Teagan's School of Thaumaturgy came from. Mm-hmm. And then she knows she put her name on it because she's got this huge ego.
No, that is not how it happened.
Pretty sure that's how it happened.
Oh.
Where's this come from?
Others.
And no, not my book. Don't burn my book. Don't burn my book. Okay. Oh. I put my books in the fire.
Oh no.
Anyways, so yeah, Heather and I built the majority of the map and then burned ourselves out.
Like always.
Yes, like always. We got a lot done, and I'm still very proud. Like Riverside is still one of my favorite builds I've ever done in anything I've ever built.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah,
the map does look very nice, and that's half the work right there. Yeah. I mean,
now here's the funny part. Some of you guys may be like, "Oh, I've heard of that mod pack. I downloaded it." Here's the funny part. It's had over 10,000 downloads.
Yeah, it's been over 10,000, and it I know you're running it towards the end of your rope. Yeah, but there's no map.
There's no map, and there's no quest book.
Yep, and the mods keep changing.
So literally the entire mod pack is the best way I can describe it is it's an accidental kitchen sink.
Yeah, it's an accidental kitchen sink.
So
but that map is almost done. We have almost, finished all the extra points of interest and roads.
Yeah.
Quests are almost finished, and I do have plans to add in more quests than are originally written down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to talk about some of the features? Now, all of this is subject to change, obviously.
Yeah. Well, the biggest thing that resurrected the mod pack is the mod decimation that came out. Mm-hmm. And it is a very well-made mod.
That actually takes care of a lot of the back-end stuff.
Yes. The trade, the guns. Yeah.
So,
I mean, we've had guns with flans, but flans was a little more complicated.
Yeah.
Decimation is simple. You pick up the gun, you get the ammo, you go out there and you shoot.
Now, with this, some of the things, first of all, there is no building. There is no mining.
Nope.
There's, I could safely say, little crafting. Very little crafting, if any.
Yeah.
So yes, we made a Minecraft pack with no mining or crafting. It is, but it's not really. I wouldn't call it an adventure map because it is a mod pack. But basically, it runs, and for any of you guys that know Fallout, you get the dog companion. Mm-hmm. We have super mutants.
Super mutants, yeah.
Now, we don't necessarily have, like, the rad scorpions, but there are giant bugs.
Yeah. We got the bugs.
There are bottle caps.
Yep. Bottle caps, yay!
Yep. And there is... How many towns are there, by the way? Can you even remember?
Actual towns, like, for trading, or
actual, like, locations.
Okay.
It's like 10, 12, 15, something like that.
Well, I think there's like 13.
Yeah, something around there.
And then those were only the ones that had the main quest hubs. And then we have bandit towns, and we have some abandoned towns, and we're going to have, an abandoned... maybe... I don't think we're going to have a grocery store. I'm not sure if it's going to be abandoned or not.
Yeah, probably so, yeah.
I think I'm going to put a hospital in and a school. Just some random things like that, and factories, because something in Fallout is like you would visit these factories and you get some of your higher end stuff from them. And
yeah. There are, now, mind you, we've had to change what we call certain things. So, for example, you start out in a bunker, not a vault.
Yeah.
Yeah, we obviously can't call it the SEVTECH company because those are all owned by Bethesda, so we obviously can't do that. I like that we're not even doing anything. We're just standing. How is there no mobs out here?
I know. I'm not getting hit.
They're so entranced with our story about this.
Yeah.
But I will say this: pretty much the majority of current and a lot of past squad members are in the game.
Yes.
So you are, and there will be, there's going to be a lot of, I guess you would say, jokes that are in the game.
Squad jokes.
Yeah, that if you're a fan of the squad and you watch our videos will make sense. If you just download the mod pack and, oh God, I found all the mobs. If you just download the pack and you've never heard of us, they're just going to kind of go over your head a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's like I said, just been something that's just kind of been on a back burner for a long time, which we haven't complained about because that also means that Teagan's been
it's been all that back end stuff. How am I going to set up a trade system? How am I going to, because it was going to be a lot of me physically putting shopkeepers in and giving them all the items and how many bottle caps to sell, and then placing loot chests everywhere with...
by hand, yeah.
Yeah, by hand. And it's just like, it was going to be a lot of work.
Yeah. Now, this is also, there is stuff in here. Great Orator is also working on it.
Yep. Yeah, he's been doing a lot of the extra map work that Modi, Heather, and Snoop didn't do.
Yeah. And then, so there's a lot of people, because isn't there, like, Snow Shepherd has done stuff for it.
Oh, yeah.
Gerald has done stuff for it.
Yep, all that computer puzzle stuff.
Yeah, so can I talk about that a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a go, so that one is definitely going in.
If you've ever played Fallout, how you use the computers to figure out the passwords, Gerald actually wrote using ComputerCraft. Is it ComputerCraft or Open Computers?
ComputerCraft.
ComputerCraft actually wrote it in game, like in the mod, to be able to actually do that.
Yeah.
But the thing is that each main location is going to have a full storyline.
Yep.
That is delivered through custom NPCs. The Better Questing book kind of acts as your pit boy to some extent, as best as we could do. So
yeah, Modi, there's not going to be any quest rewards through the quest book.
Damn it. Yeah. But
Do you get quest rewards from your pit boy?
Anyways. You get stat increases, that technically, whatever.
Yeah, you'll get stat increases in this too through decimation.
Yeah, so
that's even in there for me.
And we know that there's been and the funny part is, we call it FALLCRAFT, but we had an original name that we liked, and then it turned out, I think I actually played the pack. It was like, I don't know. I don't remember what we called it, but it basically was, we had a name and then found out there was already a mod pack called that.
Aww.
And so we went with FALLCRAFT, which actually worked out pretty well. I mean, even stuff like the start screen, like, where you do single player, multiplayer, unless it's changed, is actually thumbnails I made. So a lot of the squad has been pretty involved in this. Obviously not as much as Teagan and Great Orator, but But you know, at least
I don't know. The map is done, so I'm happy.
The map and like I said, the map and the synopsis are
and the synopsis that's helped it go along quickly.
But yeah, there's a lot of like goofy inside jokes from the squad and stuff like that. So I don't know. I kind of like did one of those things where I put it out of my mind so that I wouldn't be sad.
Right.
You know, just kind of like, it'll get made someday. And now with this new mod coming in where it's actually taking care of a lot of the headache, it's moving rather quickly. So
it's moving very quickly now.
Now is there still?
Oh, and then it's going to be able to be multiplayer. Before we wouldn't know if we could make it multiplayer. This one actually will allow you to do multiplayer.
Yeah, so I can say that at a minimum, a good handful of the squad. I'm assuming. I know I'm going to play it, and Heather and Snoop are definitely going to play it and record it. So.
And Krista already said that she's excited
I'm sure
about
Krista,
it too,
I'm sure Haley will. I honestly, I think a lot of the people in the group will play it. So.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You can even do it like you did Kill the Squad.
Maybe.
Have one server running, and then you're.
Oh.
Yeah, because it'll work that way, and then you guys can have your own turfs and stuff like that, and your own clans if you're playing with another person.
I just want to kill Krista. That's all I really.
There you go.
But yeah, so I mean, wasn't there I'm not sure if everything's 100%, 100% going to be there, but there was talk of collectible bobbleheads.
We've got that in there too.
Collectible magazines.
The magazines I still have to ask about, but I'm pretty sure those are just sitting around waiting to be put in.
Okay. And we're even talking there was talk that there might actually be one of the magazines to find is Adventure Lads comic book.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're familiar with the squad, there's going to be a lot of little things.
A lot of references, but you guys are all in there, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and we're actually custom NPCs that you're going to talk to and interact with.
So it'll be funny when Modi's talking to Modi.
Exactly. Yeah, that's something I thought about numerous times. So, all right. Well, we are way over on this video, and we've literally just been running around in circles, stabbing things for the last 10 minutes. But yeah, keep an eye out for that. Like I said, the mod pack has been up for a year and a half now.
Yeah.
10,000 people have done it. So if you downloaded it and you're like, okay, it's gonna have a full map. It's gonna have a quest book. I don't think 90% of what's gonna be in the pack is in the version you guys can download.
Right.
I don't believe so.
And we haven't even done an update with Decimation yet, because that's coming probably this weekend.
Yeah. But we'll just keep an eye on our channels, and I mean, I'm gonna promote the hell out on my channel and on Twitter and everything else, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really excited for that. So, and then also, if you guys haven't done it recently, Teagan has been working her butt off on a witchery theme mod pack. I would say like an unofficial sequel to Thaumaturgy.
An unofficial sequel. It's very different.
But I'm just saying it's in that same vein of how you focused on Thaumcraft and Thaumcraft related mods for a whole mod pack. Same thing, but this one's witchery. So
yes.
But if you haven't watched it yet, you've done 50 episodes on it or something like that.
Over 50 episodes, yeah.
So but yeah, and she's still working on it. She's still tweaking it. So.
I'm 95% done. I gotta push myself to get that. Yeah, JJ's been a mess for quite a few weeks, off and on with the teething and other stuff. So yeah, so it's been hard. but yeah.
So yeah, like I said, guys, I mean, keep an eye out for that, and obviously, if you guys watch our channel, squad channels, you're gonna see us recording it. So, all right, well, there's an update on FALLCRAFT. It's super exciting. I hope you guys are jazzed for it, because I played and seen plenty of post-apocalyptic, zombie-based mod packs that kind of. I've even seen some that are of them trying to do their version of Fallout.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to talk crap.
It's hard.
But yeah, this is gonna be head and shoulders above any of those you guys have played.
Without this Decimation mod, I don't think it would have felt like FALLCRAFT. Now Gerald says this feels like Fallout.
Yeah.
So.
All right, guys, we're
good.
we're gonna wrap things up. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comments section. If you're watching my view, make sure you check out Teagan's channel. Go watch her go binge watch all 50 episodes of her witchery pack. And while you're there, hit the like and subscribe button. If you're watching her review and want to do the same thing for me, that would be wonderful. And if you guys want to come watch the squad and our weird shenanigans live, we stream multiple times every weekend over on Twitch. Just follow us over on Twitch, turn on notifications so you get notified when we go live. If you guys want to hang out with the squad, the Patreons on our server, talk in our Discord, chit chat with us, all that fun stuff, you can do that by becoming a Patreon yourself. Just go over to the Patreon link down below. It has all the information on how you can do that. And last but definitely not least, if you guys want to get your very own Minecraft server, heck, maybe you can even put FALLCRAFT on it when it's finished. Get that from Aim the Game. Use the link down below so you know you're coming from the squad. Use a coupon code to save yourself some money. And until the next episode, we want to thank you guys so much for listening to us ramble, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.